Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be showing you how I remade Highest in the Room by Travis Scott. But before we get into this, I'm just going to say this took me a long time. It's currently 9 p.m. right now at the time I'm recording this, and I started this at probably about 12 at noon. So, I have had a few breaks, so it's probably taken me a total of about 6 hours to do this. So please leave a like down below, and hope you guys enjoy. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So to start off, it's going to be the guitar melody that plays throughout the song. We're going to start off with the intro guitar, which is just like the halftime of the original melody. So I pulled out the Revitar Nylon Traditional again. Same guitar I used to remake Lucid Dreams. And all we put on that guitar is we're going to put this EQ on it. We're going to put this EQ on it. Another EQ. Put some reverb on it. And then a transient processor to turn down the attack. So that'll be playing these notes. And then I just turned it down to about -2. So that's pretty much it. Next thing is for the flute, I guess choir kind of thing. Basically kind of just that, I don't know. But I got out this flute preset from Citrus right here. It's going to be playing these notes, and I added this EQ to cut out the low and high ends, and then I added this EQ to cut out more of the high ends right there, and then add some reverb. I left the volume the same, and it's going to be playing these notes. So that's it for the flute, and those two together would sound like this. So that's it for the intro. Now we're going to get into the part 1 of the beat and then part 2. So for part 1 of the beat, you're going to have the regular guitar, which is, again, the traditional nylon out of the Revitar right here. And that's going to be playing these notes and sounds like this. And all I did right here for the little roll is just, I added those two notes and then put this little note right there. So that's it for the original melody, playing those notes. And that's going to be layered with this bass right here, which I got out Harmer once again, and got the simple bass preset, and did that to this area here, then go to this timbre area, and do the same thing there. Put it on subtract, down strum, and then up here, you're going to turn the envelope up a little bit and turn the clip down. And then make sure that this is on, this should be on subtract instead of multiply. Just make sure that's on subtract. Make sure that's on classic low pass, that's on low pass. The green mix here on phaser is halfway up. And you can probably mess with the frequencies and everything. It'll sound mostly the same, but that's just the way I did it. And that's going to be playing these notes, and then all I added to it was just an EQ and then a limiter. So that's playing those notes. And then for the clap that comes in, I pulled out this clap 6 again. Same one I used when I remade Mask Off. And then I just pitched it down 200 cents, and then turn the out knob up, turn the volume down a little bit, and then that's just going to be playing on the end of each bar. And next for the hi-hats in the first part of the beat, I grabbed this Nick Mira star hat. I didn't do anything to it other than just turn the volume down a little bit. There's no effects on it. The open hat in the first part of the beat, I grabbed this bankroll hat, from one of Zaytoven's kits, and then just turn the volume down a little bit. All I did to it was add this EQ, and then another EQ to layer on top of that. And so all that together is going to sound like this. Now we're going to get into the second part of the beat, and it's going to be the same guitar melody up here, but then we're going to add this kick right here, which I got this really poundy kick. I still don't remember where I got it from, but it's going to be playing those notes. And then the hi-hat that I grabbed was this Sunny Digital hi-hat that I got from Splice. It's going to be playing these notes right here. And then for the 808, I grabbed this Zaytoven 808, and then I put it in this envelope right here. And then I just put it on cut itself. And it's going to be playing these notes right here. And then all the effects I added to it were this EQ to layer that, a limiter, this compressor, and then some blood overdrive. And also put the preamp on times 100, and then turn it up to about there. Then that will be layered with 2 snares, which I grabbed this bando snare. It's the snare that I used when I recreated, I don't have a video for this, but I recreated Ransom by Little Tekka. That's the snare I used for that, so go check out my SoundCloud, and you can find that there. Then I used this chop snare, and then I just pitched it down 200 cents. And those are going to be playing layered up. Those are going to be playing layered up together on the end of each bar. And then so all that together is going to make the second part of the beat, which sounds like this. So that's pretty much it for that entire beat, and then you just kind of right here in this little bridge right here, it's going to play the intro part, and then I just cut this off right here to kind of make it flow better, and same thing right here. Then I just added this love filter to the master channel and gave it an automation clip for this area right here. Then cut off the flute right there to flow back into the beat. and then did the outro right here with that love filter again. Then for the outro part, I think the outro part is really what took me like so long to try to get, because I had to go into Splice and get this orchestra crash from the Kashmir kit. And then I had my friend record him shooting a 308 to get this sound. And then I just threw a ton of effects on it and then sampled it back into this 308 right here. And then I added this EQ, I think it's the same EQ twice pretty much. Just this is a little bit down. It's about 47 hertz. And then I added a reverb to it to make it wider, and then this low filter to make it a little bit more lo-fi. And then for this hi-hat right here that's playing, I grabbed this asparagus hat 5, panned it to the right just a little bit, and then I don't think I added any effects to it other than this low filter. Also on the crash, I added a low filter, just like that. The same low filter on all 3 of those sounds. And then for the outro, this piano part, I grabbed the Keyzone Classic that I like to use a lot, and just got the Yamaha grand piano, playing these notes. And then you're just going to basically have the same melody over here, but you're just going to get rid of that last chord, so that way it ends the song. And then for this synth right here, I was going to use the Silent 1 right here, the Silent 1, but it kept crashing, and I don't know why. But anyways, so instead of using the Silent 1, I'm going to be using this basic synth preset to follow up on the chords. Which that preset I got from Citrus. Once again, just plays the same chords. I turned the volume down a little bit and then added this low filter with an EQ. And that's going to do the same thing as the piano at the very end there. For the second synth, I grabbed this Magic preset out of the SimSynth. And then I added no effects to it, but I just turned the volume down a little bit. And that's going to be playing these notes right here. So that's it for that, and then for the bass, I added this same bass from Harmer right here, and just playing different notes. It's going to be playing these notes right here. And then for the final part, the organ is going to be this 4 drawbars organ that I got from Citrus right here. And then I added this Blood Overdrive and Fruity Squeeze to give it a lot of distortion, because that kind of how it sounds like in the song. Then I added that EQ and a limiter, playing these notes at first, and also to give it that slide effect, I just put on porta and mono, and then turn the slide to halfway up. It's also on the cut and buy at 9. And then for the actual melody that it's going to be playing is this. So that's it for that melody, and so all this together is going to make up the intro, or the outro, sorry, which sounds like this. And that ends the song right there. I'm not going to show the full song in this video, but I will leave the link in the SoundCloud if it doesn't get copyrighted this time, just like the last one did. So go check it out if it's not copyrighted. If it does end up getting copyrighted, I'll leave a link to the Google Drive version of it, just like I did last time. So go ahead, go check that out. I'm Swiper. I'll see you guys next time, and peace.